it's Terrifying Tuesday. How many of y'all are afraid of clowns? Now, it's kind of funny when we're kids, parents try to teach us that clowns are funny, innocent, and, can sometimes be cute. When I was younger, I think 2? 2 years old? Is it 3 years old, I wore the mouse costume. So I think it was either 2 years old or maybe 4 years old that Mom made me a clown costume. Now I don't still have that one. I don't know why. But I have the mouse costumes. And I also had this collection of, I don't know if they were ceramic or what. I can't remember, but I eventually did get rid of them. But I did have a collection of clowns holding different colored balloons. Let's see if I can find a picture here to share with you. So yeah, I think these were some of them. I know I had like 10, maybe more. I had a lot. These look the closest, but I feel like they were a lot more simple and more colorful than this, so I really don't remember that well. Like, I just remember them being cute. What got me to not like clowns anymore, I really honestly have no clue. Because literally the first thing I've ever seen, aside from Ronald McDonald, that had a clown in it, was unfortunately The Simpsons. And now, Krusty the Clown's not exactly scary, but he's real. Like, he tells shit like it is. Because my parents weren't into horror, so I didn't even see Killer Clowns from Outer Space until I started dating my boyfriend. Because he was into horror stuff and wanted to share that movie, and I do like that movie a lot. And it was very well done. But, like, maybe it was just one of those childhood things that I grew out of and not so much afraid of it. Now, I'm sure plenty of people have trauma stories having to do with clowns, which is fair, because I'm. And I remember when I was dressed up as a clown as a kid, Dad dressed up as a gorilla, and my parents still have a picture of the two of us standing next to each other, this giant gorilla and this little cute clown, so it's pretty funny. But, I'm trying to think, what other movies have clowns in them? I was like, oh yeah, one of my favorites, Big Fat Liar. When, Marty Wolf is given the wrong directions when his face is blue and his hair is orange, and ends up at the Masher kid's birthday party and they beat the shit out of him. And, then at the very end of the movie, he ends up having to be a clown for kids' birthday parties because he gets fired, for being an asshole. Wolfie the Clown and his toy monkey. But, yeah, that would be a pretty embarrassing, profession unless you enjoy doing it. Like, I'm, like, trying to think, what other things have had clowns that have scared people, or kids even? Like, I know there was a cartoon a while back, was it JoJo's Circus or something? Like, I remember seeing pictures of it, but Never watched it. The kid was never interested in it, so it's kind of just one of those things you only see, and that's like pictures of it, and that's about it. You don't know anything else about it. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, how many little kids saw it for the first time and were actually traumatized. I mean, it's not hard to make a clown cute, and it's not hard to make a clown scary. So, I mean, every kid's different, they're gonna react different to it. But, so, how many of y'all are afraid of clowns? Just curious. I'm not really afraid of them, I just don't care for them. They're not one of my favorite horror things, because I know they classify now as a horror thing, because you had people dressing up as clowns and terrorizing neighborhoods and all that bullshit, and it's like, dude, stop ruining Halloween by actually terrorizing people. Like, don't fucking do that shit. If you want to make your own haunted house kind of thing for kids to go through, because I've seen houses do that, and it is a lot of fun, and want to put a clown in it, that's different, because you're literally making an entertaining thing with your house. Like, that's fine if you want to put that in, like, a horror thing. And, actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's the first thing you see in Trolls Band Together when they go to that abandoned Bergen, amusement park, or whatever it is that big scary clown face that opens up, which I guess was like a mini golf kind of course. And I was just thinking, I don't know if I said this in that video, that since the Bergens became nice, they should have fixed that place up so that they could actually enjoy it as a amusement park again. Because I don't remember saying that in the video, and I was thinking to myself after, like, they really should do that. They should fix it up and reuse it. Now, I'm not saying it should have a creepy clown thing in it, because they did make it look scary. Well, for obvious reasons, they made it look scary for that, so I get it. But, like, because I know there's, like, golf courses that have that kind of stuff in it, and it's like, wait, what was another one that had that? Oh, yeah, Happy Gilmore, wasn't it? When he's teaching them how to do the putt-putt golf. Wasn't one of them a clown, I think? My brain ain't awake yet, so I don't remember, but it's like, trying to think of all the things that had clowns in them, I really can't think of it anymore. But, on a side note, work has been a little bit better. My coach, well, my one teammate suggested especially for the holidays, weekends, giving 2 people exceptions for when it gets overwhelming, and it makes it a lot easier. And I told her yesterday, because the teammate that, when we both were doing them Saturday, she's off on Mondays and Fridays. So I was like, I went up to her and I was like, thank you for listening to her idea and actually doing that. It made it a lot easier, a lot less stressful, a lot less tiring to have us both back and forth between doing exceptions and normal walks. And she's like, good, I'm glad that worked out. She's like, I'm thinking about doing the same thing with the GMDs, because we seem to get a lot on the weekends. And with the holidays coming, more people are going to order toys and shit like that for Christmas. And, I said, well, I know there's a few of us who like doing GMDs. I said, I like doing them. My partner likes doing them. And obviously the one girl that's been doing them recently enjoys it. So it's like, there's a few of us that really do like doing it. She's like, good, then at least if I can get a list, I know who to assign to do them that's not going to mind doing them. Like, some people really only hate the wrapping part, because we have to wrap them in special bags, because they get delivered via driver to people's doors, because that's the stuff that people order from the website. But a lot of times the website will say, hey, you can get it quicker if you get it shipped from whatever store is closer based on your location. And so that's usually how we get those. Now the LMDs come in via truck, and I think those are from they're from the website also, but there's a special distribution center that's connected to the actual website. So they send it to the store, which makes it easier, and then we have drivers pick them up and deliver them. So, I don't really know all the little details in it, but that's kind of how it works. So it's kind of the same thing as what we normally pick for people to deliver, except that the difference between that is that's cold and frozen and whatever else, like actual perishable stuff, versus the GMDs and LMDs, which cannot be perishable foods. It can be like canned foods or bottled drinks that are sealed and not refrigerated, whatever. But yeah, it was like, some of us don't mind wrapping stuff. It'd be nice if we had more variety of sizes of bags to wrap them, but they're trying to go more environmentally friendly by doing paper recyclable kind of packaging instead of the plastic ones that we had. And it sucks because the plastic ones have a lot more variety of sizes. Now, I don't know if the paper ones do and we just didn't order them, or if this is their start to that transition. But I feel like we could always fit more in the plastic ones than the paper ones, unfortunately. So I don't know how much that's going to change down the road. But hopefully I'll start having a little more energy after work, because it's frustrating. But yesterday I did start, when I got home, working on my Nightmare Before Christmas build. And y'all, I did a dumb, because I read the thing where you give a wolf a bone and it puts a collar on them and they kind of don't leave you alone. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it and see if it works. Like, this little freaking punk decided to jump up on my freaking build while I'm trying to build Jack, and would not move, so I had to build it around him. So now there's a hole in Jack's foot, or like literally right above his foot, and this freaking wolf is just chilling in there and won't get out. So I guess the only way I can lure him out is by, pulling out some raw chicken or something. But I got most of them built, not all, and then I realized, oh shit, it's getting close to bedtime, and it's like, I know I gotta get up early, so I'll finish it later. Maybe. But yeah, I'm trying to work on it. I don't know when the entire area is going to be finished, but, because I want to make the entire little area that I have picked for these characters, like, completely creepy. And it's kind of going against my original rule, don't destroy the landscape, excessively. But this time, for a Nightmare Before Christmas scene, all the trees gotta go. All the trees gotta go. I want to make the entire area just a complete creepy thing. So, I guess the best I can do is build the characters for this year, make the video of all of them, and then maybe next year we'll just keep adding more stuff to make it creepy. So I'm like trying to think, what's the creepiest base that I can do? I'm like, we'll just use the dirt path, like, why not? Because the abandoned, or like the one abandoned village that I had in my other computer, it was pretty much dirt path all around it. Not the entire thing, but like the pathways are like that. I'm like, I'll just make a whole thing that way. Because it needs to look dead and creepy, and I know I'm gonna make creepy looking trees, but I could probably figure a way to do that. If I could try to make one that looks like the Hexus tree, oh, that would look so cool in it. But I would add some things to it. I wouldn't make it look exactly like the Hexus tree. But I just want to make the whole area as creepy as possible. So that's what y'all got to look forward to. First comes the characters, and then I'll work the landscape around them to make it look as Halloweenish as I possibly can. So, that's it for today's vlog. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please don't thumbs down my dad jokes. If you don't like them, don't watch them. Plain and simple. Be nice. Because I really feel like that's rude. Oh, and today, I think after today should start the new longer shorts. I don't know. Because I do have one to make. And I know the one series... Actually, the Mad Libs are probably going to end up becoming those, because they are under 3 minutes. Which is fine, because technically they are stories, so... That works for that, and I've been coming up with work-related stories that I can share, because storytelling is the big highlight word for these 3 minutes or less videos. I'm pretty sure I could share most of the funny work stories that I've had over the years, and I may have shared them in other videos, but I'm trying to come up with a better way of sharing them that y'all will appreciate a little bit more than wherever they've been shared, in whatever video they've been shared before. So, I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good Tuesday.